Hello. Welcome. I'm just getting set up. I'm just doing my thing. I'm not late today. No, sir. Lateness is not my scene today. No, no. We'll let everyone come in and then we're going to have a conversation. I'm a bit early so we could get everyone in and make sure everyone can get what they need. Hey, y'all. I want all 100 and whatever. That'll be the day when they all come. Um, RBC made me do this thing and then I just don't do it. I don't know. It doesn't seem to affect my life overly. I have like a massive deficit on the Canadian side. On the US side, I don't. Yes, I do use iHub for level two. I don't use it for anything else. Can I see a screen? I do, yeah. And the problem, Mario, is that iHub is eventually getting rid, and we're almost ready. It's almost time. So this isn't the official time yet, but iHub is getting rid of the trading view charts built in, and they feel their new real-time HDML. This is our latest software, and they feel that I will like this instead. And I'm back. Hopefully you stayed. I'm back. Can you see me? Just hang in. All right. I didn't like that. I'll tell you that. I didn't like that at all. Good, good. You know what? We'll give it 30 seconds, and I gotta go. I gotta do something. We gotta talk about some serious stuff. We gotta talk about. Oh boy. Good. All right. That's enough time. Welcome. Recording has started. Wow. Why am I saying wow? Well, I'm not sure. But yeah, you got to get that for sure. Uh, what was I doing? Yes. Interesting day on Seki. But let me tell you this. If you've been with me for a bit, what is the rule on lawsuit on the OTC? What happens? Companies with no money, and whether they are righteous or not in their cause, companies like AVOI, which are not righteous, companies like CMGO, which I don't know, you sell the morning of or the day before court, because court will always let you down. That's the rule. That was one of my first videos, is the agony of court on the OTC. You hear court, you hear the date, you sell before it. That's how court works. And game walkthrough, you've been around me. Oh, you're talking about CMGO. I thought you were talking about Seki, and I was like, bro, remember what you did on the CMGO? But you're actually talking about CMGO. Because I don't know about you, but if I was a very, very powerful company with billions of dollars in revenue, and I got lawyer. Here's a lawyer. Here's a lawyer. Here's a lawyer. I got lawyer around here. There's a lawyer. I got lawyers. And someone wants to come at me and say my stuff is theirs, even if it is, let me hit you with some lawyers. You can't touch me. They got lawyers. They have money. Maybe Seki will surprise us on October 5th and they will get a huge settlement and blow everyone away. I'm not holding my breath. That's the message on court. And you saw the people who are not here with us asking questions over the course of the week on AVOI. Hey, anyone hear what happened on court with court? Thoughts? AVOI thoughts? Anyone here a judge? They're not winning, dog. Especially Apple. Like, how are you going to win against Apple? Come on. Do you have thoughts? I held through a court date against the largest corporation on earth. Come on. Um, so that's that. Here's what's else. Who here on the day that it was really poppin', who here was afraid to buy Seki? Now's the time to step forward and say how you felt. Were you afraid? All right. Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, that's a lot of me's. And you saw me today dip by at 590. I'm going to make it better right now. We're going to take it away. Um, I want you to think about something, and I've already telegraphed this, so this is very cheesy, but let's give it a rip. I want you to think about something that actually scares you. Maybe it's a spider in your shoe. Maybe it's being poisoned. Maybe it's your house burning down. Maybe it's someone breaking into your house at night. Maybe it's becoming a grown man that puts glue on his lips and has massive allergy attacks. Maybe becoming that person is scary to you. Think about snakes, potentially losing a couple $100. Oh, it's a long story. It's just, it's becoming your dad, Tolly, potentially losing a couple $100. You know what scares the shit out of me is spending the rest of my life, and get it ready for extreme cheese, but in all seriousness, is spending the rest of my life relying on someone else for a paycheck. A few of you know this about me, and it's that I grew up right out of college in consulting firms. And the consulting firm, well, that's going to be the next comment. The consulting firm, let me actually get back to that one first, Devin, and then we'll get to my story. Okay, let's say I want to learn how to play basketball. Do I grab some shoes off the rack, lace them up, and just hop on the court with LeBron and hoop it up and throw thousands of dollars at a stock? Maybe I start small at the YMCA. Maybe I take a lesson and go shoot hoops in the backyard once in a while with a few $100s until I'm ready to try and break some ankles on the and one court. You know what I'm saying? Before I put on my Allen Iverson chain and do a press conference. Might go to the Y. That's my comment when it comes to we talking about practice? That's my comment when it comes to, well, I'm afraid of losing thousands of dollars. Back to what I was saying. Do I need to hammer that home even harder, or do we got that one? Got that reference. The contrast, if you will. Excellent. Hey, right out of college, I was recruited into a consult. I'm going to pretend you're kidding. Is this serious? Because my being newish to trading and taking thousands of dollars and putting it down on a stock would be like me challenging LeBron one on one after just deciding to learn basketball. That's the end of that analogy. If you don't get that, you're in the wrong place. Here's the story. You know what's really frightening to me? Can I do this? Is spending the rest of my life asking someone else for a paycheck, hoping that I can receive a paycheck from them, hoping that I don't get a new boss that doesn't like my face. When I graduated, I started in consulting firms, and it was human capital consulting. So it was similar to like a KPMG or a McKinsey or something like that. More along the lines of like a McKinsey or a Booz Allen. And we had a compensation consultant there, and he was late career, and his whole job was coming into companies and canceling pension programs and creating a package that was so confusing and sounded so good but sucked so much ass that the company could get away from having to care for their employees, and they could get more into making people feel that they're buying something worthwhile. And the other part of his job and the job at the consulting firm was to create temp to perm employment, which was not heard of before, where they could get away with bringing a person on for a year as a test, without providing them with benefits or any type of matching with regards to what they had to do. And I asked the guy about it, and I said, "Is this a normal thing?" And he said, "No, you know what? I've been working for 40 years now, and only in the last 10 have I been called to do so many assignments with so many large companies to remove pensions, to remove all these different things." So my greatest fear in the future is relying on large companies, job creators, to take care of me in an era where people are more and more and more shit compared to corporate interests. That's not a political statement. That's a fact. So when I'm looking at Seki, I mean, you want to talk about snakes? How about that? How about that? I'm going to give it a rip, and I'm going to learn from it, and I'm going to get better at it. I refuse to lose, and I will not be scared to lose a little bit of money. Okay? That's the fear. You're here right now because you want more. You want to do more, whether it be for your family. Maybe you got some debt. Maybe you're a broke idiot like me. I've heard all about it. um, there's a reason you're here. So my God, and people are always looking for confirmation, right? That's what it's all about. How can I confirm this is good? How can I use my chart to confirm that I won't lose here? How can I confirm this, confirm that? Why do you think people in mass herds buy shit stocks that don't move? Why do you think they do it? If you can tell me why people all buy the same thing, no matter how bad it is, I can move on. If not, I'm going to go all night. I'm going to hammer it. Tell me why they all buy the same shit. Closing in on it, not quite. I'd say a couple people. Nikki, here's your chance. Here's your chance. I'm not satisfied. They're closing in on it. Maybe Nikki's not here. They're scared. We basically did it. They're scared. They're scared to do it. I accept. And I think it was the correct answer, Nikki, and there were many other ones. They're scared to do anything different. And then once they get over their fear and everyone's talking about it, they're dead. And then the cycle of fear continues. Then they're even more scared. If you're trading scared, you don't want it enough. I made the mistake of trading with money I could afford to lose. But here I am. Maybe it wasn't a mistake. Maybe you should take $100 out of your monthly budget. That might put you red. Put that shit to work. Got to burn it off. If this was a course about being afraid of heights, I would meet you all at the top of a tall building and hold you over the edge until you calm down. Happy with scared on Seki. Very good. You know, we got to get reorganized because there's just stuff popping off left, right, and center. I don't know what the hell's going on. So we got to get. You want to know how to manage your fear? Run some steps. How about that? There's one. We got to get recalibrated. I was going to say something, but I forgot. So you know what? I think we got the hint. Let's run some steps, and I'm hopeful um, that we're. You know what? What? No, this is what I was going to say. While I pull up the advancers, I was going to say that when I started, I would watch videos on YouTube, and I would see people say some stuff trying to inspire me, and I was like, you don't even mean that, dog. You know, you're just saying something. You're not even saying anything. And I was driving home, and I was like, I don't know if I even want to talk about my feelings, but there they are. So if you think it's cheesy, you know what? Good luck to you in the future with your future endeavors. That's how I feel. Okay. What the hell is Mom T? Is it even? All right, I'll look at it. Let's start with that. You asked about it earlier because I saw it and I was like, what is Mom T? Let's start off with Mom T, then we'll get into the advancers, and hopefully we'll run into some confusing things and we'll try and work them out. What do you say? Wowzers. That sounds great, pal. All right, hearing Mom T, bro. Yes? What do I do? Verified profile in March. It's a good start. Stop sign. I don't like that. I see many disclosures in the form of 8Ks. I see a 1512G, but they're continuing with SEC disclosures. Let's see what these 8Ks say. On September 4th, Mom T's received a letter notifying from their accountant notifying them that they've resigned. It looks like their accountant admitted they sucked, and their accountant has admitted that they made bad filings, fraudulent filings. Lovely. Another 8K from the CEO talking about its Indian operations had been hijacked through illegal means. My apologies. There you go. And got control of their shares and was selling them. And the executives in charge of the Indian uh, branch worked to coordinate this. And I'm guessing, no, nope, not tonight. You cannot bring me down, baby. And I'm guessing maybe that filing was fraudulent. They received a letter. They sent a letter today. This must have been the one that we were. Can I open it? We intend to recover our company. Okay. Let's say my excitement was here about the future investment opportunity in it. Let's say it was all the tippy top. And let's say my excitement was held suspended by a cylinder of gas. And as I'm reading these filings, I'm leaking the bottom out. Wow, this just looks great. I cannot wait. Oh, yes. So not only is this terrifying, but it had a. This is the Indian subsidiary dumping shares, right? Not only is it terrifying, but the chart's at a pure bottom, and while it's been making some moves. I mean, it sounds like they got no. This is the shareholders from the Indian branch. I mean, what are they going to do, right? if they filed a lawsuit against a big company and it excited people, but I mean, they might file a lawsuit against those guys in India, and I don't know. I mean, the best I could offer you for advice is on this is this. If you felt as if there's, this is a big kind of gap almost, it's not really a gap, it just shit the bed. Um, if it were a gap fill. By the way, things gap for a reason. What's a gap? Gap would be like if the candle was like this, and then the candle was like this, and there's a gap, and you'd say, well, you know what, that was an unnatural gap in the candles, and my gosh, it should fill. That's a gap. This isn't a gap fill. This is just pure shitting the bed. Um, if you wanted to try it for a gap fill, and you felt as if this company, spending all their days and nights trying to deal with the fact that shareholders have been crapped all over. They're trying to do an investigation now. They've diverted their attention from their operations to dealing with this. If you feel that's investment worthy and you want to give it a rip, knock yourself out. How's that on Mom T? No, thank you. Actually, we will look at it. How's that on Mom T? Alrighty. Nikki's done. All right, let's do it. We got advancers here. What is a job we have to activate? Bag hunter. It's a no for me, dog. Yeah, I just morphed into Randy Jackson there from American Idol. Here we go. 10 bag, 4 bag, 2 bag, 411 bag. Reverse split, $9,000. Probably was just people selling afterwards. Bag, 100 bag, 990. Almost a trip bag, F stock double bag. 3,400 F stock bag, high price super bag. Triple eight bag, 79 bag, 16,000 F stock bag, 1,100. Um, Probably a bag. I'll look at it. 530 bag, 200 bag, 550 bag. Scammy trip bag. I'll show you what's popping though. The dollar volume is acceptable, so I'll look at it. News bag. I'll show you it. Bag. I'll look at it. Bag. F stock bag. Bag. Good Lord, have mercy. I never even heard of it. I'll look at that. Here it is. Bag. Huge bag. F stock, slow moving. There. All right. We'll do those questions later. The goal is, could you buy a nice 2 to 5 year old Honda Civic with the dollar volume? Could you get a reliable used car with relatively modern accoutrement with the dollar volume? That's the bar. Let's go. Kaizen, what is it? Verified profile August 8th. That's a start. We'll zoom that baby out. Disclosure. They have none. I see they verified their profile, but Lord, I need more. News. They have none. Company profile. I see it's small-ish on the share structure, but that's also from when I was still cool. So that's quite a while ago. Company profile. Excuse me. Tennessee. There you go. This is a new one. You know what? Thank you, Tennessee. Can I search? Here we go. What's this thing called? Kaizen. So in the absence of all that stuff, there's only one other place that I could look. Thank you. Hmm. Remember we talked about things that are SOS active that people will try and pump on you and they'll be like, look, it's SOS active, right? But then you look at their ticker and you see that they have not serviced their public reporting requirements, yet they have been servicing their statewide reporting requirements for 13 years past that. Therefore, the probability of this being the year that Kaizen finally lets us shareholders know what's popping. 2005, no. 6, 7, 8, 9, no way. 10, 11, 12, nope, not yet. 13, 14, 15, nope. 16, 17, no siree. 18, this is the one. I need more. Now I got to dig at the bottom of the barrel. I don't want to do it. Nothing. How much money went in? None. Bye bye. God bless whoever bought that. Next. Not a lot of money volume there, but I think it was a worthwhile exercise. I thought there was more for some reason. Next. Pazoo! Hey, all right, so we're on a stop sign, but I see there's disclosures from April. I see there's news today. They got marijuana licenses. Edibles, man. You even like gummy bears? I like sour soothers. I'm gonna get Destroy. All right, thank you. How do we find out about that, JJ? How do we know? We go here. We go to OTCRE, or we go to Nevada SOS. Nevada. It'll never end. Nevada SOS. Throw in the ticker. What are we looking for? We're looking for amendments and such. I do not see an AS raise. Because I would see a change in the capital structure here. I would see it here. Where else would I find out? Here's a quick test question because I got to keep moving. You know I got to keep moving. In their filings, what would the filing be called that is a proposal for an AS raise? The winner of this question can walk away at the end of this and say, yes, I did it. That's your prize. What's the filing called? Wrong. Wrong. Close. Very close. No. It's a pre 14C. And in the pre 14C, they're notifying the company of a corporate action. A little late, Chris. No, it would be nice for me not to be so dry. Close. The pre 14C, JJ, is the proposal to shareholders of what they want to do. If they had completed their AS raise to 40 billion, it would show up here in a definitive DEF 14C. A majority shareholder or someone holding big size said no to that AS raise because it has not been approved. Therefore, the AS remains 3 million shares. This is probably the whole float. This is probably the whole float. It's probably a full 3 bill. Don't get it twisted. But today it is not 40 billion. I don't know. You want to play some trip weed stuff? That's up to you. Next. Mix. Disclosure. 1512G. What's that? 1512G is a filing to say, hey, SEC, you and me, we're done. I'm reporting only to OTC markets. So my CEO or my board members or my secret family can receive shares from me without me having to report it, and they can whack whenever they want. And also, I could report ridiculous revenue numbers and there's no recourse. I'm going 100% pink sheets. You will never hear from me again, SEC. News. Oh, there's no news here. Yes, there is. Time and again. Mix One Life enters into letter of intent with my CBD relief.com. Is there anything else to say? Proposed initial purchase price payable in cash, stock, or combination thereof is estimated between the range of $5 to $10 million. Fantastic. Love it. CBD really works. I wonder what's happening on their SOS site though. Right? Like I wonder if there's like a merger there or something. Uh-oh. I haven't seen anything for 2 years. And it's revoked. Is the news fake? Well, it actually doesn't matter. You know why it doesn't matter? Because if they want to get this off and that off, and they want to get some filings up in here, they got to do this. They got to get reinstated. That's the bare minimum that the OTC asks for. Listen, you don't have to tell us the truth in your filings. You could write it on a cocktail napkin, write it on a dirty diaper, and scan it. But please be paid up on your taxes in the state that you are domiciled. At the bare minimum, before you start dumping shares on traders on the OTC, can you do that? So this news could be real. Could be. But until this happens, nothing's happening. So will I buy it at the top on a Thursday afternoon, 1 hour before the market closes? Probably not. Was it good for a flip? And you saw me actually talk out my strategy of how I'd play it for a flip. Yeah. But when you're dealing with something of low quality, um, social media gets involved and someone on Twitter saying the news is fake, but they still don't get it. Your favorite, whoever is, you're on Twitter and you're going, wow, this person has a great following. They still don't understand the way these things work. Because they've got a huge following and they could say, hey, this is a runner, bro. And it's a runner. I didn't have that. I don't want it. I don't care about pumping myself out of things that will leave people that trust me holding a bag of shit. So I took the time to learn this. Am I a pumper? Sure, I'm pumping this. But my God, this is some nutritious pumping. Next. There's a long period of time before Mix goes live. So you better have some patient dolo if you bought that on the wick. Ugh. This is an endless promo. Just when you see cloud, just forget it. If you want to play some chart action on the 5 minute with the KST, knock yourself out. Otherwise, this is a piece of shit. And if you hold it longer than a day, you're in for a world of hurt. Next. I'll look at VYST. This I would encourage you to look at because this is actually something good with real dollar volume. Let's see that VYST. Where that at? 140 grand. Woof. Not a lot. The ratio of hearing VYST to the amount of dollars that are going into VYST seems strangely disproportionate. So we're going to dig into these filings, and I better find something delightful. Toast. Will I find something compelling in these filings today? Yes or no? Will I find something that your average trader who doesn't know anything cannot wait to hit it with money? Will I find something in these filings like that? All right, let's go. Hearing VYST, bro. I got disclosures. They're pink current. I don't need to check their SOS website. It is possible. That's what I'm saying. I'm asking the question. What is this? What is this? Good. Disclosure. We got a 10Q. We got a Form 4. We got news. We got a company profile. Let's do it all at once. Bing, bing, bing. VYST 0.0295. Let's get the calculator out. I have a feeling it's one of these. 0.0295 in the share structure. We've got a OS of 250 million. So there's an AS raise somewhere in there because if the OS is 250, the AS certainly would be a lot more than 50, right? Because it's trickle down dumponomics, right? ASOS float 250 times 0.0295. Let me try again. Oy vey. $7 million to turn over the OS. I don't know the float right now, so I need to operate as such. See the news. Is there news there? Ah, that's not bad. 5-star pays off long-term debt of $1.5 million. I don't mind that at all. Total debt reduction of 2.6 million in 2018. ViStar, they make the mattress topper out of latex. Has paid off more debt. They paid off more debt. Lovely. Thank you. That's spectacular. I like that. They're introducing to you the best mattress topper, and it's made out of latex. So pee away, my friends. Just pee the bed. Lovely. This is shaping up nicely. I like this. We got a 10Q and a Form 4. Pee the bed. June 30th, 2018, we got cash of $414,000. I don't really care. Total current assets of $1 million. Current liabilities, $1.18 million. Long-term liabilities, so I'm guessing this is what they were referring to. So they knocked this out, and they still have, correct? They paid that off. Okay, long-term debt, that's fine. Stockholders deficit, sure. Revenue, 3 months ended June 30th versus the year before, they've got revenue. Is it in thousands, which is typical on a quarterly report for a larger company? No. So this is legitimately the answer. 39,000 in gross profit. Operating expenses, SG&A. What's SG&A? It's when you pay salaries, you pay the plant guy, you pay the electricity bill. So for 59,000 in revenue for one quarter, they lost 689,000. Their expenses to do business as they expect are more than what they bring in. Other income 326,000, still lost money on that. Net loss for the quarter 424,000, which is worse than the matching quarter in June the year prior. March to June, end of March to June. You don't need to protect it. And over that year, they've diluted 70 million shares. Whew. Goodness. Net loss for 6 months of 2018, $2.27 million. At the end of the period, they were left with cash somehow. But it's an allowance from uncollectible accounts receivable. Now that sounds like some fancy accounting to me, doesn't it? Someone owes us this money. We can't collect it. But we're going to put it on our balance sheet as something that, you know, technically should be ours. So that 2.2 million becomes 3.9 million in a net loss. It's uncollectible. That's fine. That's fine. Ah, well, there you go. Share-based compensation. Oh, it's share-based compensation. Okay, so it's HIPH round 2. My apologies. Right. Share-based compensation. You know what that is, right? Homie's making that money. He's living large because you're hearing big. Right? 6 months, 1.6 million, and you only bring in 53,000 in sales? Boy, I need a ticker. Shit. I need a ticker. Non-cash transactions. What's that? Handshakes? Help me, Nick. I was looking for something good here. What am I looking for? Hmm. I see a note payable on September 14th. That's what I'm looking for, channeling. VYST is what we're talking about. No, IGXT, I know what it is. Oh, more notes. Form 4. Here's what the Form 4 is. Keith Osborne, who's a director, he's on the board of directors. Is that what this is all about, Form 4? No, I don't need any more instructions. I'm showing you exactly what a new trader would go through. This isn't a video game. I see Keith Osborne bought a bunch of shares through his 401k. Baby size. Nothing. A couple days ago. Big whoop. What what am I excited about? I'm not even hating on it, cuz you know that I'm all about, I'll take a trade any way I can get it. I'll take it up, I'll take it down, I'll take it from the side, I'll take it from the back. Okay. Don't you know what I'm saying? Okay, that was a little, don't don't record that. This is the amount of shares, Toast. This is what this insider bought. Let's calculate it. Don't record that. I was in the moment. God help me. Let's give me a quick average on this. 0.016. Hey, guess what? The insider bought $3,000 worth of VYST. Cha-ching! Congratulations. You've been hearing, sir. Now, just move on from that. Will it run? How do I know? You want to hear Form 4? Whip out a calculator. Nope, no more of that. Hey, let me show you something. Hey, Pat, why was shit an HIPH? Why did you do it? I'll show you why. See that? There. That's why I hate on HIPH. Looks similar to VYST, does it not? You want to play the chart? You want to do all that on VYST? By all means. You've got the tools, you're equipped. You want to know what you're hearing? There you go. Some dude is involved with the company bought 3,800 bucks worth. Okay? Good. Jump in the Discord quick. Went a bit long. My apologies. See you soon.